In this tutorial, I want to spend a couple minutes talking about how you can actually customize a lot of the ribbon that you have up here in Microsoft Excel. So, believe it or not, you can change the orders of the tabs, change what is in all the tabs, and add and edit pretty much whatever you want in these tabs to make them fit best for you. So, to do this, you can go to File, all the way down to Options, and from here you can click on Customize Ribbon, where you can edit and add things as many ways that you like. So, for example, if you want to change the order of the different tabs, you can click on the different tabs and move them down, or you can move them up. If you want to get rid of some tabs, like just say you think the Draw tab is completely useless, and you think the Help tab is completely useless, maybe some of the add-ins are useless to you, you can uncheck or check those boxes to have those be in or not in your grouping. You can even create a new tab if you want to. So if there's like specific features that you want grouped together, you can create a new tab, rename it to be whatever you want it to be. So click on that, rename it, and be like quick access or formatting, whatever you want, and then you can go through and you can even add a new group. So you can rename and maybe add an icon, maybe add a new name, maybe add a home icon or whatever you fit your fancy. New group formatting. So we have quick access formatting, and you can go ahead and add things to your group like deleting sheets, and so on as decrease font size, font color, and as you can see now I have a new tab called formatting, and we click OK so I can try to show you. As you can see, some of the tabs that we didn't like as much were removed, and our brand new quick access tab with the different groupings that we want are now here. And this is very helpful if for example, you're like, hey, this home tab is pretty cluttered. I only want a few different things here that I use all the time. You can go back to File, Options, Customize Ribbon. And one thing that's pretty cool is you can add and edit, different pieces that just might not be as popular in Excel. So, for example, you can click on popular commands out in the ribbon, and here you can see all the different commands that are not in any of your ribbons right now. And, as you can see, there's a lot from Access, which is Legacy, Ink, more brightness. Click on Quick Access, you can even add more brightness, more controls, more shadow colors, multiplication signs, some of these things that I think are a little bit legacy. Call it testing for now. Maybe a couple different things that you think is interesting that you might want to test. You can click on the little icon, click on Add, and as you can see, it will show up in your group. Now, some of these things I think are a bit legacy, but some of these things might be helpful depending on what you're working on, and can make different pieces quicker and easier to add. Surface material, synchronize list. I'm clicking on random things right now. TBA calculate full. I'm clicking on random things right now just because I haven't really seen them much before. Click OK. Now we have some random things that we might want to kind of experiment with, right? And get it to be what we want it to be. Different things that can just have different functionalities that aren't necessarily in the more traditional ribbons. As you can see, I just kind of clicked on random things and added it to here. But the point here is that there's more than what we size in terms of what is in your standard traditional ribbons. And File, Options, Customize Ribbon. And yeah, and you can also customize ribbon. You can customize main tabs, tool tabs. You can customize all tabs. And the thought here is that you can even create a new tab, and you can import export things. You can import customization files, import all customizations, and really just make these ribbons fit best for you and what your needs are. You're not. So the thought here is like you're not stuck with the default Excel ribbons. But if you do a bunch of things, you're like, man, I don't like this anymore. You click on Reset, set up customizations. So you want to do that? Yes, I do. Click OK, and now you're back to the default. But the thought here is that you're not stuck with the default, and in fact, you can make these ribbons whatever you want to make them work best for you. That's it. I hope you found this tutorial to be helpful. If you did, Like, subscribe, comment. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.